Crush, crush, kill, destroy, 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 destroy. Crush, crush, kill, destroy, 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 destroy. SmackDown, Raw, now we fighting for to see who the champion is once more. Is it you with the signature move? Is it you with the heart that
Following contest is a hardcore match. On the way to the ring, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena!
your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. I'm really stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win it, so you hear those words, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting, plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm hard as nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail.
And the opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton. Listen to that crowd. This is Michael Cole with Taz at ringside, bringing you SmackDown action from Seattle, Washington.
They're already going crazy, and the action hasn't even started yet. You know tonight's show, Cole, is going to be off the hook.
No question. The SmackDown superstars never fail to bring the house down, and Seattle will never be the same after tonight.
Watch it. He reversed it. Conditioning's a huge factor in any match.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
1, 2.
He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
And there's the counter, Cole. You know what? This Cena, he spends a lot of time running his mouth, Cole. If it was me, I'd put a little bit more energy into proving my in-ring skills.
Cena's a doubly... And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
You know what? But who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think...
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. If you ever wondered just how much punishment a human body could take, I think you're going to get an answer tonight.
You might be right, Taz. It doesn't look like these superstars are going to go easy on each other.
That's not what they're getting paid for, Cole. And besides, they got too much pride to give less than 100% in there.
Nice reversal. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
2.
No trouble getting out of that one.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect super... He saw that one coming. I think John Cena has risen through the SmackDown ranks faster than...
You gotta be careful when you're going up there. This is just dumb, Cole. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree, Taz. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost.
He slipped out of that one. I think I've got a pretty good idea who's going to win this match, Cole.
I wouldn't be so sure, Taz. If there's one thing we've seen, enough's enough. Someone's got to get that chair from him.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be...
He's got absolutely crazy with the steel chair, Taz. Look out! The referee's been knocked out!
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole. That was a textbook reversal.
There's a lot of things under the ring, and all of them hurt. We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, no, that's not going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win.
He was one step ahead on that one.
These superstars are beating the living hell out of each other, and these fans are eating it up.
It's what they came to see, Taz, and these superstars are making sure they don't go home disappointed.
I think we might be in for a finisher here, Cole. There's the reversal, Cole.
He's got his opponent up. This could be it.
You better believe this is it.
And here's the cover.
What? You gotta be kidding me. That was nowhere near 3. He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's pretty good at it.
He certainly is. And I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
You know, we've seen some pretty good back-and-forth action here, but you don't see
A sickening impact from that steel chair.
I don't know, Cole. I'm kind of unsure about Randy Orton. I mean, he's a pretty boy, let's face it. He's accomplished a couple of big things, but I still think that he's about 90% hype.
A couple of big... He's laying waste to his opponent with that steel chair.
I think it's only a matter of time before we see a submission.
That would certainly be the smart move to make.
That's the way you do it. Nothing like the side up. Well, if they didn't want him using the chair like that, they should have left it lying around.
It's been a long time since I saw a crowd get behind a superstar the way they have for John Cena.
Yeah, that's great, Cole. No doubt the WWE fans.
Look at this. Could it be?
You're damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
Looks like he's decided to grab a weapon from under the ring.
He can talk all he wants, Cole, but once he's lost the match, this guy's gonna wish that he spent more time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that, Taz. I think this is going to make his...
Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of my old ECW days.
You can find all sorts of weapons under that ring.
There's only one thing that a 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire is good for, and it's not gardening.
Oh, no. The referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No ref means no rules. You can bust someone's head wide open with that ring bell. You never know what you're going to find under the ring.
For the love of God, will someone please take that damn ring bell from him?
So, Cole, you got any predictions, who you think's going to win this one?
No way. I've seen you embarrass yourself with enough bad guesses that I'm not going to risk doing the same.
Listen to me, Cole. Getting hit by that thing's even worse than it looks. Man, there's not an ounce of quit in these superstars.
There certainly isn't. They're in this one to the bitter end.
You know, you can show off for the crowd all you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, Taz, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
I'll tell you, as long as these superstars are... Well, if no one gets that 2x4 away from them, this one's going to be over real quick.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. Wow, great reversal. Randy Orton's a mouthy...
Talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
Yeah, well, you know what? He better worry more about the injury and less about the insult until this match is over. This is completely off the hook, Cole.
We were expecting a solid match from these superstars, but this is even better than He wasted no time going for that pin.
He's taking his opponent to school with that 2x4 wrapped with barbed wire. This one's gonna keep on going until someone can't go anymore.
And considering the conditioning of these athletes, that could be quite a while from now. I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. Looks like he's going for it.
He sure is. The F.U. And there's the reversal.
There's the cover.
Boy, that was nowhere near a 3 count.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent. Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene. He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
1, 2.
Kicked out just in the nick of time.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight. That's not how the ring bell was intended to be used. Look at him, he's just radiating confidence. And he's got a lot to be confident about.
Yeah, well, he looks a little overconfident.
Come on, that's a 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire. This has got to stop.
The timekeeper didn't need the ring bell anyway. I think we know which way this one's gonna go, Cole.
Actually, Taz, from my perspective, I think it could go either way.
And what perspective would that be exactly? The perspective of somebody who has a neck that resembles a stack of dimes?
These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. I mean, tell me the last time that you saw a WWE superstar only go halfway.
I don't think I ever have, Taz. Everyone on the roster gives 110%. If they didn't, they wouldn't be here.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, that's not what the chair was meant to be used for. We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not what kind of sick, twisted person would just leave a 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire laying around. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out. I can't deny that the legend killer Randy Orton had a pretty impressive career so far, Cole, but he better be careful that he don't burn out too quick.
I don't think there's much of a chance of that, Taz. I haven't seen any indication that Orton's going to stop impressing WWE fans anytime soon. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest. Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Oh, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole.
Oh my God, I think the referee's out, Taz.
I'll tell you, they gotta start getting sturdy at refs, Cole. This kind of thing seems to happen all the time. Whoa, that's not good.
Not if you want to keep from tapping out, it's not.
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
Here it comes, look out!
Oh man, many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver.
I can't remember. Here's the pin. This could be it.
He's got to do more damage before he can get a 3 count.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly. How much can these superstars possibly have left?
They got as much left as it takes, Cole. Trust me. You get...
Someone had better get that 2x4 away from him.
You know, the key to winning a match like this is to build some momentum. And you're not going to see a match won with just 1 or 2 moves.
No, but 1 or 2 big... He's going for the pin.
1, 2. That was like 2.5, Cole. I don't think the fans like that one too much. And I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE. And he doesn't give a damn what they think.
Oh, my God. A 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire.
It's away from SmackDown action. Coming to you tonight from Anaheim, California. Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside. And Taz, have you ever seen a crowd more excited than this one here?
Excited ain't the word, Cole. I love coming out.
How about Taz should spend more time calling the match and less...
Oh, God. That's a solid steel chair, Cole. That don't tickle. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about?
This is not just a match anymore, Cole. These superstars, he ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent at the tap. He's got absolutely crazy with the steel chair, Taz. I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. This is...
Nice reversal. Will somebody please take that barbed wire wrapped 2x4 from him? There's a lot of things under the ring, and all of them hurt. Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
Look at this. Could it be?
You're damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there.
Great reversal.
Here's the pin. 1, 2. That wasn't even close to 3.
He's taking some serious damage.
What?
Piece of his mind.
You sure you can spare it, Cole?
He's just radiating confidence, and he's got a lot to be confident about.
Yeah, well, he looks a little overconfident to me, Cole, and that could come back to bite him on a you-know-what.
That's not what the chair was meant to be used for.
He can taunt all he wants, Cole, but once he's lost the match, this guy's gonna wish that he spent more time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that, Taz. I think this is going to make his victory tonight that much sweeter. He's using that ring bell as a weapon.
This has an instant classic.
I think just about every match has that potential, Taz. This is the WWE after all.
I can't deny that the legend killer Randy Orton had a pretty impressive career so far, Cole, but he better be careful that he don't burn out too quick.
I don't think there's much of it. Will we see a finishing move right here? He's got his opponent up. This could be it.
You better believe this is it. He could get the pin right here.
1, 2, 3.
It sounds like this compact.
Well, there you have it, Cole. He did it.
That was a decisive victory for him. The future's looking bright for that man right there.
Here's your
No doubt
winner.
about it, Cole. Whenever you can pin your opponent's shoulder to the mat for a 3 count, you're sending them a pretty strong message.
And not just to your opponent, but to the entire locker room as well.